My phone. I need to get me a camera. What's going on, guys? This is Will from Bosu, America. Yesterday I talked about what I want to do to the cars again. This morning I came out, fixed a few items on both the cars. I had to put a clamp on one and I had to fix the other throttle body again and a couple other things. Just kind of messing around, you know. Today I'm actually going to vent my hood because it's time to vent this one. Usually I vent my hoods right there. Now, one thing, my pet peeve is I like to go to the hardware store and I like to buy all my stuff from the hardware store. These spacers here, you can get them online. I think they like $6 to $15 or something. And you can go to the hardware store and you could match you up some metric screws, because I actually lost one. That's why I went. You can match up some metric screws for under $10. I think I only paid $5, $6 for all this, but I had it for a couple years. Also, you know, the one thing I always say, I like to make everything. The sticker's tight, ain't it? I like to make everything. I don't mind buying something when I can't get it, but a lot of times if I can actually create it myself, I will do so. With that said, I'm actually going to make a lip splitter for my car, and I'm going to make my own. I think they're called lanyards. I'm going to make my own. These pieces here fit perfectly right on the edge of here. And I'm going to cut a 10-inch one, which is going to go on that car and go down to the lip splitter. This I got for total free. This was free. But these cost like 99 cents. And they're thick. You can get them in copper or you can get them in this. By the time I get done, I'll paint them black anyway. But as I said, I like to do all my stuff by hand. I am just an asshole about that. If you can do it yourself, why not? Because at the end of the day, once you start looking at all the stuff that you've tuned and did, I don't mind buying stuff, but then if you just buy it and clamp it on, it almost kind of sucks. It defeats the purpose of it. 3 channels I love. Static is top because I like the way he builds, you know. If he doesn't have it, he makes it. That's real tuning. I mean, modifying. The second one is built. I love that channel, Built. Just watching that guy work on his cars and the mistakes and stuff you make. I mean, that shit is what I'm talking about. And the third one is Bodie Vision. And I dig his channel, man. Bodie is a neat guy. The stuff he does is absolutely neat. Everything I've watched him do so far, I was like, man, I dig his channel. I got no issues with that channel. But there's a ton more out there too. I do like these guys. I think the blue dudes or something, or these 2 dudes. I think it's these 2 dudes. I love their channel. I always loved Haggard. I always will forever. You know, all those channels are just unique. Because I told you back in the days, you had to be like the big man to be on TV. Now, anybody could just do a camera and start doing it, which is cool. Like, look at me. I don't really make quality videos, you know, videos on car stuff, but I do have a TV show. And I think my TV show is quality, but this is just a hobby that I mess with. Today also, I'm going to work on the door panels for this car. I'm actually going to cover them. I think either I'm going to go find some really nice cloth to do them on, and I'm going to hook them up. And then for the door, I got something neat I'm trying to do, but I haven't found it yet. I'm actually trying to find a kind of a Japanese wave that I'm going to put on this door. I just haven't got to it yet. I'm going to show you the material I'm going to use to do the lip splitter with. I actually found it at a local sign shop. And if you look good, you can go in the back. You can find this stuff for like a fraction, half off. I found this huge sheet that I'm doing the door panels in here and in this car with. I found it for $8. You'll see it. You can cut it with purse nips. Once you cut it, you know, trim it up and put it in your door. It's because I need to do it for this winter because I froze my ass off on that. I ain't doing that again. All right, guys. I'll get to you again when I get something done. All right, hood is vented. Like I told you, you can get those spacers. You can get them bad boys. You might not be able to see them. You can get those at the hardware store, dumb cheap. I don't know why people spend all that money on those kits. I told you, it's more it feels better when you do it again. And I love having mine vented up pretty high. I've never got pulled over for it, you know, fingers crossed. But my hood is messed up from a guy hitting my car, so it's off. It's off. Well, done with the venting of the hood, now onto the door panels. When I get done with these door panels for my cars, this stuff came out of a sign shop. If you ever, like I said, if you go to a sign shop where I get my vinyl at, you go to the back where they have like the discount stuff. And I got a sheet of this that was so big, it couldn't even fit in that truck. I had to put a tire on it and it hung out the back. But what you can do with that is, you can get that for like $8. I'm going to go get another one next week, and that's what I'm making the lip splitters out of. All I got to do is just get it, set it down, do an outline, cut it, and then I'll have it. That's why I'm making my lanyards as well out of this stuff today. But after I get done with these door panels, you're going to think they're really cool. I think they are. I'm actually going to put material on them and have them my own motif. I'm looking for some funky patterns right now, but right now I don't know what I'm going to get. But as soon as I go to Walmart, I'm going to get me some material and put on top of that. It's going to be on. All right, guys, I'll get back to you. So the first panels are cut for the doors. They don't have to be perfect. I'm gonna trim the edges off all of them, so when I put them on the door, they have some curves on them. These are going to the inside on that one. I'm gonna do a project on that in the inside because I tore everything out. The same with that one. It looks like I may do a project for this one. I don't know. I have a piece left over. If it's big enough, I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do this piece here. And then I'm gonna do something under there. And again, these are just little simple projects because I have a piece right here. This piece is pretty decent right here. And I haven't cut it yet and measured it. Plus I wanted to work on some lanyards. So again, my stuff is not quality videos. This is just something I do as a hobby outside. It's nice outside, but these aggressive bugs are getting on my damn nerves. All right, guys. My grandson, oh God, boy. All right, this is Will Fullman from Bosu, America. Break it. Okay, that was my grandson. Look at him crawling under the couch. I have some red vinyl sitting around. I'm actually making a Japanese flag. This is out of some of the old vinyl that I had left over. Again, guys, I told you, I like to make everything myself. This is going to go into some of the empty areas in my car that I cut out. And the board that I'm using, I was telling you about, you can get this stuff at the sign shop. This stuff is actually pretty durable. It'll last outside because it's for signs. But if you go and you find it, usually the pieces that are no good or not no good will be they'll be on the discount rack are $8. And let me tell you, I have a 2002 Toyota Tundra. The sheet is so big that I had to put it in the truck and put a tire on it, and it still was coming out the back of the bed of the truck. So I can't wait to get some more probably next week. But for right now, I'm going to show you what this looks like afterwards and then where I'm going to put it at. All right, so there's the Japanese flag. I made that freehanded, cut the vinyl out and then put it on top of this board. So that's the first one. It ain't the prettiest, but again, I like making handmade stuff. All right, guys. All right, so these are the Japanese flags I made. These are going to be inside the car. I'm going to make a Bosu America yellow right across of these in the front. But again, I'm going to chisel them down a little bit more, smooth them out. But I think they came out okay. This is out of, he's spazzing about. All right, I got to go.